Hi everyone! So today we are going to be learning a little bit about rhyming words. Okay, does anybody know what a rhyming word is? Well done. It is words that sound a little bit the same. They rhyme. So I've got some words. I'm going to write some words down here and we're going to see if they rhyme. So what about these two words? So I have two words here. What does this one say? Can we sound it out? It says at, cat. Good job. And this one says at, mat. And they sound a little bit similar, don't they? Cat, mat. That means they rhyme. Shall we try another one? What about this one? What do these words say? Can we sound them out? You ready? Pin. Well done. And this one says bin. Pin and bin rhyme because they sound similar, but they're not the same. Okay, so I have got a story for you today, and it's got lots of rhyming words in it. So I want you to see if you can find the rhyming words. Okay, so our story is called Spaghetti with the Yeti. Do you think that rhymes? Spaghetti, Yeti? It kind of sounds the same. Do you understand? So spaghetti and Yeti are rhyming words. Okay, are you ready to listen out for some more? Okay. So this says, are we ready? It says, a boy called George had an excellent plan to go and discover the Yeti. He put in his backpack a warm woolly hat, a map and a tin of spaghetti. Can you hear the rhymes? It sounds a little bit like a song when it rhymes, doesn't it? It says, slowly George climbed up a steep mountain path in search of the mythical beast, when he stumbled straight into a monster who was eating a sumptuous feast. Oh, can you see the monster? He says, hooray, shouted George. I knew you'd be here. I'm sure that you must be the Yeti. The monster stood up with a furious gaze. Oh dear, what's going to happen? Are you crazy? My name's Betty. Look, she's there. So Betty and Yeti rhyme, don't they? Well done. Shall we see what happens next? Oh, he says, so sorry, Betty, said George with a smile, but I'm taking the Yeti some lunch. In that case, you'll want to take some of these bones, for the Yeti likes food with a crunch. Did you hear the rhyme? Good job. So George climbed up the steep mountain path to track down the hideaway brute. When he stumbled upon a big monster with a face like a battered old boot. Yippee, shouted George. I've tracked you down now. I've been searching so long for the Yeti. The monster glared down with the angriest growl. Oh, what's going to happen? How insulting. My name's Hetty. Did you hear the rhyme? Yeti, Hetty, Betty, spaghetti. Good job. Can you see her right there? And she is Hetty. Okay, let's see what happens next. Says, so sorry, Hetty, said George with a sigh, but I'm taking the Yeti a treat. In that case, you'll want to take one of these goats, for the Yeti likes food with a bleat. Did you hear the rhyme? So George trudged on up the steep mountain path, dragging the goat by her tail, when he spotted a shape in the distance and heard the most bone-chilling wail. Hooray, shouted George. At last it is you. I've been looking so hard for the Yeti. The monster looked down with a horrible howl. Oh dear, what's going to happen? Are you bonkers? My name is Nettie. Look, and there's Nettie. That's not the Yeti, but her name does rhyme. Are you ready? So sorry, Nettie, sighed George, feeling glum, but I'm taking the Yeti a snack. In that case, you'll want to take lobsters and crabs, for the Yeti likes food he can crack. Oh, he likes a lot of food, this Yeti, doesn't he? So George plodded on up the steep mountain path. The difficult climb made him puff. Exhausted, he threw himself down on the ground. "That's it," he cried. "I've had enough." As George sat despondent, his head in his hands, a shadow fell over the place. He felt something hairy, a prod in the back, and then turned and peered up at, who do we think this is going to be? A face! Can you see the face? Who is that? He's very big, isn't he? Let's find out. "I found you," cried George with a big happy grin, and he showed all his gifts to the Yeti. But the monster looked down at the crab and the goat and said, "Sorry, I just eat spaghetti." Oh dear, look at him there. And George says, "I knew it," said George with a whoop of delight, and he opened the battered old tin. Then he tipped the spaghetti out into a bowl, and look at the Yeti's face. Does he look happy or sad? He looks happy, well done. And George and the Yeti tucked in. Look at them eating the spaghetti there. Did you like that story? That's one of my favourite stories. Did you hear all the rhymes? We had Yeti and spaghetti. We had Betty and Hetty. And we had a lot of other different rhymes, okay? Oh, we had Nettie as well. But lots of the words rhymed in that book, didn't they? Can you think of any more rhyming words today? Could you write down some rhyming words? Could you say some rhyming words? Remember, they sound similar but not the same. Okay, well done, hedgehogs. Bye.